Oh, Hank Brennan's coming in with a different presentation. We may not see a Proctor. We may not see the accident reconstructionist, because both of them are liabilities for the Commonwealth without a doubt. So as far as, Paul, he could possibly be replaced with that PhD if all of his testimony was of expert opinion, because expert opinions really are just reviewing the evidence and coming to their own opinions based on the evidence. And really, he got rocked on a number of things on speculation, including specifically the flying through the air 30 feet, the body of John O'Keefe. So if Hank Brennan can, he certainly will try to avoid Trooper Paul for that reason, because they did in the first trial. The defense did a great job on cross-examination. It was one of the highlights of their attacks, and certainly him and Proctor would be the best way to go about it by Hank Brennan, by avoiding those two witnesses.
David, let's talk about these details, because this is where some people get stuck. We have a reverse motion. There is a triggering event in this CDR box, or black box, from the SUV of Karen Reed. 24 miles per hour, 60 feet traveled. What do you think jurors are going to have in their heads when they hear that? Does it sound plausible to you?
Well, look, putting the Reed vehicle in reverse is a good fact for the prosecutor, without a doubt. The problem becomes the lack of damage on the vehicle. It is limited to the lens, the covering glass or plastic of the taillight. And then the projection, like I said, this 30 feet plus projection of the victim. And that's where it gets a little gray. And that's where Trooper Paul had most of his problems, because that's really speculation. I mean, Jackson did a great job in the first trial of really laying out where the plastic was found and then where the body was found, and then tying him in that way. So I agree with Joe in the sense that the next expert coming in is going to be ready for the attacks. It already appears that they're trying to clean up the problem areas. Specifically, we saw it just recently, too, with the Google searches of Jennifer McCabe. The 227, that's a tab that was started at 227. That's not the actual search. That was later, after 6 a.m. Hank Brennan knows where he's got to clean up, and certainly this speculation about the flight, as well as the lack of damage to the car and those injuries to the arm, are going to be an area that the defense is going to attack, and Brennan's going to be possibly ready to explain.